Conrad, let's talk about some teams that I think are going to miss the playoffs this year, but I think are a team to watch out for next year.
Yeah, let's start that list at number 5, the Detroit Tigers.
You know I love me the Detroit Tigers. I'll always have a soft spot for them. Grew up around them, played for them for 5 years. Some of my really good friends still play for that team, but they are not on this list because of those connections. They're on this list because what A.J. Hinch has done with this team this year, with the roster they have, is remarkable. I mean, it really is. I know that's a big word, but it truly is. And next year, they're going to get guys like Torkelson and Green coming up. The offense is going to come. They're going to add pieces. I can't sit here and tell you right now that the future for the Tigers is next year. Watch out, they're a World Series candidate next year. I don't, but they're a team next year. Look, the second half of this year, they're the best team in that division.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So watch out for the Tigers next year. I truly, they're heading in the right direction, and next year is going to be fun.
And then coming in at number 4, those Seattle Mariners.
Yeah, you're a Mariners fan. An exciting year for you, certainly. We talked a little bit about them at the top of the show when we were talking about the AL wildcard race. They are still in this.
A lot of fun.
They're still in this, which is remarkable. They're a game and a half out as we sit here right now and talk about it. And nobody saw this coming. As a Mariners fan, did you see this coming?
No, I never. This year was a wash year. I thought next year was the year that we had all the young pups come up this year, get a little playing time. Next year we'd be better for it. And this has been a very surprising year.
That's what I thought this year was. I don't know if you use the word wash year. Like, I was excited to see. I didn't think they'd make the playoffs. I was excited to see what guys like Kelenic came up and did, what Gilbert would come up and do. And they've been more than impressive. Kelenic has shown in the last month or so how good he is going to be, I believe. This team is going to be fun for a long time to come. I've been saying it for months on this show. 2025 World Series champions, Seattle Mariners. But I think they can get in next year. They're going to add some pieces, and they're going to be fun.
I just can't wait to watch Julio Rodriguez come up next year.
Another guy, yeah.
At number 3, we have the Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah. Now before everybody starts saying they're the same team every year, they're going to – look, Shohei Ohtani, my best friend, he's going to be back. Mike Trout, going to be back. Anthony Rendon, going to be back. Justin Upton, we'll see. But the offense is there. You know who's not going to be back? Albert Pujols. And this is a big thing for them because they have money now. They have a lot of money freed up that they can add to pitching. Just throw it all at pitching. Mike Trout is already trying to court Max Scherzer there. I don't know if that's going to happen, but throw all the money at pitching.
I mean, they can't spend any more on hitting.
You can't. And they don't need to. This team is ready. And we just talked about it in the last segment. Shohei has said, I just want to win. I just want to win. And that's kind of eye-opening for a franchise. Look, we could lose this guy. We could lose a once-in-a-generation, once-in-a-lifetime talent if we don't start winning. So some money's freed up. I think they're going to spend it on pitching, and I think they're going to be a really good team next year.
Yep. Coming at number 2, we have the Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, now this one is assuming that they don't somehow overtake the Braves, which is a possibility. They play each other for the division, basically, this week. But they're behind right now, and my prediction is that they're not going to make the playoffs. But I like the Phillies. I really do like this team, and they're another team. I think you go out and you just spend all the money you have on relief pitching, every single dollar of it. I think the offense is good. I think Bryce Harper is an MVP. I think you have some good top-of-the-line starters. I think you need another couple rotation pieces and some pitching, but this team is really good. And I like them heading into next year.
Coming in at number 1, we have the San Diego Padres.
Yeah. Fiasco of a year this year, but very good. And I feel like this is different than a few years ago when they spent all that money and then blew it all up after it didn't work. This is different. They got their guy, Fernando Tatis. They got the pieces around him. They have a pitching rotation. I like this team. I think Jace Tingler's gone. I think they bring in a new manager, and I think this team is a force to be reckoned with last year. And I know I predicted that this year. This team's going to be really good. I thought they were. They were up until a certain point, and then it just all blew up, every single bit of it. But I think next year's different. I think they changed some things around, and I think the Padres end up being a playoff team.
Thanks for watching. If you love flipping bats, swinging 3-0, or just talking ball, join us. Call us at 213-537-9339 with your questions. We have a weekly guest, and we have a lot of fun, so hit that subscribe button.